What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to NewGen Plus. Today, we're taking a trip back in time to revisit a game that's a true hidden gem. Broforce. Now, some of you might remember this game being a free game on PS Plus a while back, which is how I got my first taste of this glorious chaos. If you've never played it, you're in for a treat. It's a 2D co-op platformer that's basically a destruction simulator, and I mean that in the best possible way. The concept of the game is pretty simple. It's exaggerated 80s action movie gold. You play as a variety of bros who are all parodies of iconic action stars. And we're talking everybody from RoboCop to the Terminator, Rambo, Bruce Lee, and even Mr. T. The game fully embraces this ridiculous patriotism, over-the-top explosions, and a general cool factor that era had. Every level starts with you being dropped off from a military vehicle, ready to slaughter as many terrorists as you can. Your ultimate goal is to kill the level's Satan and make a heroic escape on a helicopter, all while the world around you is literally falling apart. What makes this game so addictive is the sheer chaos and variety of the characters. Each bro has their own unique weapons and abilities, which can completely change how you approach a level. Take RoboCop, for instance, with his powerful, precise pistol shots, great for a tactical approach. Or maybe you get McBrover, who is all about tossing dynamite everywhere and hoping for the best, completely embracing the chaos of the game. Then you have Braid, who can throw knives and dash around quick on his feet. It keeps the gameplay constantly fresh and unpredictable. Like one minute you're trying to be stealthy, and the next minute you're running and gunning like a madman. Speaking of chaos, let's talk about what is arguably the most brilliant and chaotic mechanic of the game, the Bro Up system. You see, you don't just have one life, you have a whole pool of lives. And every life is a different bro. You start with a random bro at the beginning of a level, and each time you rescue one of those caged prisoners, you instantly switch to a new randomly selected bro. This means you have to constantly adapt to a new playstyle on the fly. You might be a bro with a shotgun, and then suddenly you're Rambo, laying down a barrage of rockets. It's a risk-reward system that's a key part of the fun, and it adds so much replayability, which even gets more crazy in co-op, to where if you die and your friends revive you, you come back as a completely different bro, and have to adapt to whatever chaos your friends put you in. A huge part of the fun in this game is how the game's core mechanics are tied directly to its aesthetic. This isn't just a destruction simulator in name only, it's a gameplay mechanic. Nearly every piece of the environment is fully destructible. You can create your own paths through levels, blow up walls to get to enemies, or simply watch as a cascade of explosions cause the entire level to literally collapse around you. It's truly a thing of beauty, which is all even more amplified by the amazing sound design. The satisfying booms of explosions and the glorious rock music that plays every time you finish a level makes the chaos feel even more epic. I'd argue that the level design is just as varied as the characters. You'll run and gun through big green fields, infiltrate heavily armored terrorist compounds, and even travel to hell itself. My personal favorite detour has to be the level that's a direct homage to the alien planet from the Aliens franchise. It's a great little nod to the source material that fits perfectly with the game's overall theme, complete with facehugger-like enemies and acid-spitting xenomorphs. This is also where you'll fight some of the game's grossest and most memorable bosses. This game is an absolute blast, especially when you're playing with friends. The frantic pace of the game is amplified with co-op. When you take damage, it's instant death. One shot, one kill. But the chaos of explosions and bullets flying everywhere means you'll be dying a lot, so be ready for that. In co-op, a friend can save you like I mentioned before, which makes the experience even a little more tense. The friendly fire is also always on, so you'll have plenty of moments where you accidentally blow up your friend, followed by a lot of frantic laughter and yelling. It's gonna happen a lot, so be prepared.
Holy shit, Jim.
Yeah, stay slow. No, man. While the main story might only take you about like 4 to 5 hours on the longer side, the real fun of Broforce comes from replaying it and trying out different bro combinations. And if you're a masochist like me, you can try the punishing Iron Bro mode for a truly insane challenge. In this mode, you only get one life, and you have to get through the entire game with only the bros you can rescue. There are no continues, no second chances. It's an unforgiving but ultimately rewarding experience for those who want to test their skills. You know, for a game that you can usually find for under $10, and as of this recording, it's just a few bucks on Steam, it's a steal. It's truly an experience. I know people say that all the time, but I mean that. The over-the-top action, the humor, the chaotic gameplay, and the fantastic art direction all come together to create something special. I'm giving it a strong 8.5 out of 10. If you love indie gems, retro-inspired action, or just blowing stuff up, Broforce is a huge recommendation from me. And that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to hit that like button. If you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel and check out our regular schedule. I'm Jim, and thanks for watching this episode of NewGen Plus. We'll see you next time.